Alright guys, welcome to a new episode. Not so long ago we tried a new web panel for some of the VPS, and we stumbled on Froxlor, froxlor.org. This is where you can find more information and get started to get, you can buy from them a managed server, or you can, of course, set up your own on your own server. You can actually set up the actual panel. Okay, and this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to look at. I'm going to do it a little bit different. In fact, the installation is going to be without comment. I'm going to squish it down as short as possible, and then what I do, I'm going to show you the already installed panel, and I'm going to look it through a little bit of the settings here, and what is available for this panel. So without any delay, let's go and let's get started. I'm using Proxmox. I'm going to create a new container. I'm going to use a container for this installation, but if you really want to do something, for a live server, if you actually want to deploy a server, try to use the VM, all right, for the best compatibility, all right. And there we go. Let's go and start. Right, so we have installed Froxlor on the server. Let's go a little bit about, okay, first of all, you can find all the information that you require on the description below. Just to make you sure that you'll understand how more or less this works, we do create now videos. They're no tutorials as such or teaching people how to do it. But yeah, we do a little bit both, but technically this is what we do. And this is what my server cloud sells. This is not me. I'm just the voice here and I'm making video for them. They sell VPS and collocated. They like to sell collocated server in their rack space, in the data centers. Well, they use data centers. They don't own a data center. But that's what they do. And if you need some kind of installation, for example, Froxlor, or you can have a cyber panel, you can have a C panel, plus anything you really want, as long as you got a license. Again, I think the license is on you. Technically, they do all the installation for you, but you have to have your own license, all right? In this case, of course, is open source, so you can have the VPS from them, and they will do all the installation and make it ready for you. You can also have a dedicated manager for that, where they do all the security patches if you needed to, if you don't know how to do it yourself. It comes with one IP as far as I understand it. For the prices, you need to inquire. At the moment, I don't think they want inquiry from the channel. They got their own stuff. They're preparing things for, It does take time, unfortunately. Okay. Now, this one, I think we install Nginx. So this one we got Apache, I think. Let me have a look. Oh, still Nginx. I'm sure I done Apache, but again, all right, you got Nginx installed. And as you can see, all up and running, very simple. This attached domain here didn't touch the domain at all. You can add new customers. You can add admins, domains. Here you can have your certificates. You have to have added, the actual domain, and you can create SSL certificates. I think they use the usual one, the free one. But again, I'm sure you can actually import your own SSL certificates if you wanted to. Here you can have IPs. Again, this is just the private. You can add more IP. You can add private and also public. When you have the VPS, you will have the public one. All right. You can have more than one IP if you needed to. Here you can control the server. You can create a new, a new MySQL server with a new IP. The port is 3306. The privileged user and password, so on and so forth. And each customer, when they go and log to the database, they can actually create a database. Okay, this is the server itself. You can create as many MySQL server you need. Make sure you can actually install the server. Okay, you actually need to install the server itself on a different machine. Okay, here you can create hosting plans. There is the master plan here. I think that comes with it, really. I'm not sure. Let's do this. And as you can see here, you can see how much web space, how much traffic. Again, you can limit the amount of traffic. 0 is unlimited. Subdomains, email addresses, accounts, forwarders. Again, you get the picture. If you have followed my previous tutorials, you know more or less how they work. They're more or less the same. It's just the GUI changes, the graphic interface. Here you can get the traffic for each customers. Again, you can see the last 24 hours up to 12 months. Okay, or the current year at the end. We got the system and the configuration of the systems. You can have DNS, Power DNS by 9. Again, you change the HTTP with Nginx. At the moment, this is what is enabled. I thought it was Apache. Don't ask why, but it says Nginx. But I know you can actually compile for Apache and let HTTP. It says deprecated. No, I'm not sure you can still do it with the Pro version. Then again, you need a license for that. Settings, here you can do all the settings for the panel, the accounts, the systems, virtual hosts. Again, everything inside here. Here you can actually set up cron jobs. They come as preloaded, and again, each customer have their own cron job they can add. This is the system log, and here you can actually rebuild the entire config files if it needs to, if anything gets corrupted. PHP configuration. Again, here you can actually change the way. I'm not sure you can actually edit the PHP INI, but I think you can actually, exactly, yeah, you could do this as well here. And here you can actually, if you remember at the beginning of the installation, we add the GNUPG not installed, but it actually was installed. What you need to do is to come here and you need to enable it. That's all it is, okay? Let me do this here a second. So that's all you gotta do, right? And that's it, simple as that. Let's go back on the version of PHP here, 8.3, PHP info. That's it. And here you can actually have a look if it is there somewhere. Control F. No, it's not enabled, so it needs to be enabled from that page, okay? I mean, you could do it from here as well. Just edit the php.ini and just enable it that way, really. Let's go back on top. Again, as I said, this is not a tutorial on how to do it. Cache info, you can actually set as well if you wanted to, and you go the cache there working up, running. Database validations, email and templates. You can write a message to all or a single customer or account, SMTP test. Here you can actually send a test. So yeah, that's it, as simple as that. You can go to my profile, dark mode, and Flox. I think it's white mode, the other one. And here you can have two-factor authentication, all right? You can do via email or by the authenticator. It's up to you. I mean, if you do it on live server, you want to do that. I mean, it's advisable to do it, okay? So yeah, thanks again, guys, to stopping by, watching this video. Again, in the future, my server cloud is going to take over all of it. And the channel is going to be like snippets, 1 minute, 2 minutes video maximum. Technically, they're going to advertise their business. So they might ask me to do some videos once in a while on how to install things on the server, how to set up a server, whatever. So again, guys, thanks so much, and take care of yourself.